My first 3 beer bottle stunt, I ripped 3 caps off and slammed them, and I was 15. And I just was always the beast. Third grade, I would just take all the Elmer's paste, shove it down my mouth, eat all the construction paper. Kids would go home with projects half done. You know what I mean? They'd call back, my son just came home with a turkey. Where are the feathers? And they'd call my mom. She'd be sitting on the couch watching the soap operas, the bottle of vodka on the fucking seat. And she'd just be like, well, it's only Elmer's glue. I'm not coming to get them. But it built up to like, I was a roofer. And I would just be on a roof, and I was a commercial roofer. And people would be like, Shoenice, is that squirrel shit? Or is that pigeon shit? And I'd be like, let me go find out. But don't ever eat pigeon shit, because that can kill you. Any kind of bird feces, forget it. There's limits, you know what I mean? I can slam rubbing alcohol. It's like 200 proof or whatever you want to call it. But I mean, there's things like you can die from just a seagull shitting in your mouth.
Yeah.
Next question.
Thanks. I mean, so did you ever have mixed feelings about doing this? Like, you kind of wanted to do it, but you also made you feel like shit physically, or?
No. Basically, I just came out of my mom's vagina swinging off of a half-eaten umbilical cord. The nurses swung me up, and they looked me in the blue eyes, and they knew that I was different. And everybody just loved me. I was the man at there wasn't a party until Shoenice showed up and, ate 3 tampons out of these chicks' pocketbooks. You know what I mean? Emphasis on pocketbooks. And I would just go up and through, and then we eventually move into, go ahead. You asked the question, bro.
Well, that brings me nicely to my next question, actually, which is, what's the worst shit you've ever taken?
Definitely shitting out a pine cone. And you can hang with the pine cone for a long time. LA Beast. And I only think there's a few people on YouTube that tore down, not pine cones, cactus. I do apologize. Cactus, it's just like eating a lot of fiber. I mean, pine cone is a lot of fiber. Cactus, oh man, that shit you get pricks in your mouth for weeks. That's a cheesehead. No, I'm just saying, it's just like, and then they don't disappear. You swallow the cactus, and it just like they go through. I mean, I've been eating crazy stuff forever. I don't know about LABs. He's just as crazy as me, but if I ever went side by side with him, he would be all done, dude. I mean, I just once that's why I always wish there was that rivalry. Plus, I mean, he knows I kicked his shit out of him. He's a good guy, man. I ain't gonna say anything bad about him. But I mean, I swear to God, I mean, I just come from a boxing family. I've been hitting the bag since I was a kid, and I'm 50. I don't know what he is, but I'd probably put him down in the first 45 seconds, bro, of any kind of a fight. MMA, boxing, wrestling around in Jello. That dude just stupid.
How about eating cactuses?
Yeah. So, anyways, you shit out of cactus.
In a one-on-one, you and him eating cactus.
Yeah. I would definitely want to take him on, man. Because I mean, but everybody's always scared of Shoenice. I have so many haters. I had a group of haters. They were on Google Hangout, and they used to just hate me because I would say, "Hey, come pick up your mom. The cats in the alley are gathering at the window. Your mom smells like a tuna foot long. Big deal. It's words and comments on a YouTube vid, but some grown men just don't get over it. And they were sitting there spreading all these crazy rumors. As long as you know the truth, you don't care. But these dudes were sickos. The main president of people saying Shoenice is a pedophile, he's in prison for child pornography. Ain't that fucking ironic? Yeah, I know. Iron Man dies in the end of Avengers. Sorry, man. I just want to throw that out. I love throwing out spoilers.
Fair dues. I mean, to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of comic book movies. There's some weird people on YouTube, man. So, go ahead.
I'll fucking punch Iron Man right in the fucking face. I never seen one of them since Superman 77, baby.
So where do you think these rumors came from?
Rumors come from people that are so sadistic, bro, man, and they just make up stuff. And you know what? Anybody, I've had 1,000 parents do a background check on me just because who's this dude coming in? I used to go on 4 Facebooks, 3 Twitters, and just bang out when you didn't have to get You could share a vodka video every day, 500 times a day on every Facebook post. And like grandma passed away, boom, I would just slam up. A guy eats 3 tampons. Dudes would come in on messages. What you doing, dude? Grandma I don't give a fuck about your grandma. Go watch my videos. You know, she's dead anyways. You know, Jimmy just graduated 5th grade. Fuck Jimmy. Shoenice slams a bottle of vodka. And they would see it in the post because you couldn't block it back in there was no filters. Back when Facebook first started, Mark Zuckerberg doing cocaine with fucking Leonardo DiCaprio, yeah, dude, you could do whatever you wanted. I would post at least 1,000 videos of me slamming bottles or something, and it would piss a lot of people off. And then I started fan signs. I was the first fan sign king. I would take these little post-it notes. Is the audio okay, bro?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, and I would just sit there and I would just write somebody's name, boom, boom, boom. I don't care if they were 12 or 92. Come to my YouTube. And that's how I got everybody. You get some father coming in, yo, what are you doing a post-it for my daughter, Malva? Listen, you little punk ass bitch. I don't want your daughters with JJ. Watch my vids all day. He'd come back the next day. Yo, how'd you slam that whole bottle of Everclear? Shut up, you little hillbilly. Go watch some NASCAR and shoot nice videos. You know what I mean? I used to beat up pedos in jail and have serving time for beating up asshole cops. I'm a legend. I'm a badass motherfucker. I'm a UFC contender. But one thing I don't do is fuck around with fucking livelihoods of people. And you know what? The fact is, dude, that some people are so obsessed with my blue eyes. I don't blink. I eat 50 raviolis in 50 seconds that they make up these stories. Shoenice is the #1 video title tag over any other YouTuber, which means that if you type Shoenice on YouTube search and you scroll down, it'll be 25,000 searches. Now, back in the day, the haters ganged up on me and they had all this shit go down. I had kids apologize to me on the phone in front of police and their parents. And I'd be like, just shut up, dudes. I got you. I shut down a 15,000 community page on Facebook, but that's the past. I didn't realize I joined YouTube to become a stand-up comic or some kind of a series like Seinfeld. I just knew I was funny as him. Give me 3 characters and I'll write the whole fucking series. And then, I didn't know I was going to become a cult. I mean, just like all these people come on Facebook. I was like the Dr. Phil of messages. Shoenice, I'm about ready to kill myself. What are you talking about? Call me on Skype. I had a kid he had a gun to his head. I don't know if it's a BB gun. I don't know if it's real. I just said, listen, if you fucking shoot yourself in the head, I'm going to go to your funeral. I'm going to hit on your grandma for about 30 minutes. After the ceremony, and I guarantee I'll be fucking her in the ass. And he was like, oh my God, I can't believe you even responded to me. But you know what? You save somebody from a suicide, they bother you forever. I've been saving souls, smoking bowls, and crushing trolls for 9 years, dude. I'm going to be doing YouTube till I'm 80. That means 30 more years. And look at the legacy I've already started. I mean, if you get grown men that stalk me day in and day out and fucking dislike my videos with 30, 60 accounts, yeah, you Wheezy. Yeah, you Ted Bear ass. Either way, they're just 2 of my #1 grown men haters that really say, people on YouTube rape kids and they have kids. It's a sad scene, but either way, I love it. You know what I mean? Because if I can fucking piss off grown men that much, there's going to be a Netflix series coming soon. I'm the real Forrest Gump. I woke up and I had braces on my legs at 2 years old. I fucking banged a chick named Jenny, had a kid with her, went to war, became a hero, and I'm a straight up idiot. Next question, bro.
Wow. Have you ever looked at? I do. I hope that sitcom happens. By the way, I think a lot of people would tune in to watch that.
Don't stop. So sorry. Hey, I told you. Where are you going? You got to do the dishes. I'm not doing shit. Sorry, Marge. I date Marge Simpson.
You know what? That brings me really nicely into my next question. Actually, I was going to ask: have you ever looked at Simpsons porn?
I've been eating Marge Simpson. Don't you know I will. Don't you make me. I'll be right back. Stop it. Let me say hi to these guys. Do the dishes. Sorry, bro.
Marge can say hi if she wants.
Tiny cheek clappers. I need a drink of water. You've been out all night again sucking dick, bitch. God damn.
Hi, Marge. So I know you might not want to answer this in front of Marge, but have you ever looked at Simpsons porn?
You see my pussy? It's blue. I'm excited. Damn. Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry, I just got pulled over. I was doing this driving down the road.
That's fine. Yeah, I'm going to assume.
No, hold on a second. No, I just got pulled over. Hold on a second. Nah, I'm just doing a live stream, officer. I didn't. I'm heading to your mom's pussy, bitch. I'm just kidding. Go ahead, sir. No, you, sir.
I'm actually speechless, to be honest. Shoenice. I don't know what to say anymore. Can we? We're gonna need a definitive yes or no from you on this one, though, for the listeners. Have you ever looked at Simpsons porn?
No, I don't do that anime shit or whatever. I don't even go to real porn, dude. I've just always had pussy all my life since I was 12 years old. My babysitters hit on me when I was 18. My 40-year-old moms are my girlfriends. I'm not bragging, dude, but I've seen 200 JJs, and I'm not a gynecologist, bro. I'm just saying, dude. I'm actually sick of pussy, dude. It takes you away from fucking your money, your house, everything. I'm sorry, I won't go into that. Ex-wives.
Yeah, well, at least you've settled down with Marge now.
No, actually, I mean, she just left, and I don't think that's going to work out, dude. You know why? I mean, they both been living here ever since. I mean, everybody thinks I'm banging Mars, but Homer's been here too. No, I haven't. Don't.
Okay, well, that kind of leads me into my next question.
So let's get back in. Lead it in.
How much has being YouTube famous, what has that done for your sex life? Have you gotten much pussy from being Shoenice?
Am I talking to you or am I talking to Mary Poppins, the JJ, bro? I just told you since 12 years old, women have been hitting on me. I got these non-blinking blue eyes. I got a Crest smile for a Colgate commercial. I got the sense of humor of fucking Will Ferrell banging Chris Farley and having a baby, bro.
Right, but what about the Shoenice
shake and
thing?
bake? Yeah, I always.
How is the Shoenice
Yeah,
thing?
it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Old women hit on you. Fucking, it's crazy. Wow. But I mean, I don't even care, dude. All I want to do is fucking save the planet before the end of humanity.
Yeah.
But we could do it, bro. We got the Greta girl with the crooked eye and just, a lot of fucking people joining together and we'll be all right, man.
Have you, what was the craziest trip you ever had on drugs?
I probably did. Me and a dude split 25 hits a piece of acid, 50 sheet. It was 100, but we gave 100 or 50 away, and he never tripped, so he put 25 on his tongue. And I said, man, I never did that. But all right, if you're going to hell, I'm going to. So I put 25 on my tongue. It was old acid, but acid is acid, bro. And he sat on the couch, and yeah, it was just really weird. But no, that's not the craziest trip. The craziest trip I ever had. Here we go. All right, man. I was at this 4th of July Grateful Dead concert. Jerry Garcia is still alive in Foxborough, Massachusetts. And we were all hanging out. We brought a keg of beer. We were 2 hours away from our house, me and my buddies and my brother. I think he went, maybe not. Yeah, he did. And we were just hanging out, smoking bongs. And you had $1 bong hit already packed in your mouth or $1 cup of beer refill. And we were just chilling, and everybody's coming up to me and like, man, you look like Matt Damon, and you look like fucking. And this dude goes, yo, my chick wants to meet you, and I was like, all right. And she came up, and she just looked like fucking Cindy Crawford, bro. And we went off into the woods. And I'm making out, and there's all kinds of Grateful Dead fans in the woods, shitting and pissing and whatever. And like the sun started coming up, and like she rolled over, and I was just like, "What the fuck, this bitch, bro?" I mean, I'm sorry, dude. She just rolled over. There was just one tooth hanging out of her mouth, like my hater Wheezy, and the motherfucker, and just man, I don't know, dude. It was either somebody else's, I was tripping still, and it was either somebody else's baby, and they were just laying right next to us in this community the night before. I probably all joined together as a family with a bunch of fucking coupons, and they were just like, man. And I was like, that ain't my kid. And I just ran out of the woods, and I'm just running, dude, and I just don't even know what's going on. I thought that like 10 years had passed in my life, and I was just like, oh, I'm a father, I'm a father. And I got down in the car, and my little brother's sitting there, and he's like, asshole, you broke the bong. And I said, wow. I said, oh my God, dude, you don't even realize there's a whole family up there in the woods. They're from the future. We gotta go. He's like, what? I said, I'm serious. I had a kid. They're coming. And oh man, that was crazy.
Wow.
Crazy shit.
Sounds like there was more than just weed in the bong.
No, I said I did. No. I was doing liquid acid. I was doing liquid acid. And
What happened
I'm
when you
sorry.
took the 25 hits that time?
Well, my buddy passed out on the chair, but he wasn't even sleeping. He was just pretending he was sleeping. I was like, what are you doing, dude? Wake up. And he wouldn't open his eyes. And it was his first time tripping. So I just banged out in my apartment, danced to AC/DC and Beastie Boys with pictures all night, fights everywhere like usual. And then at the end, when one of the last bitch left, I shut the door and I'm like, dude, he opens up his eyes. He's like, yo, man, I had my eyes open for a while and everybody turned into the devil. But when I shut my eyes, it was just rainbows. And then I opened it and it was, so he literally sat in my lazy chair and pretended he was sleeping on 25 hits of acid, first time tripping. But he was a Looney Tune like me. You know, that's my boy Ricky B. Ricky Bizette.
Wow. Do you,
Sorry. That was a funny night. That's crazy.
do you still trip now?
Nah. I might bounce down to New Mexico before I die and hit that peyote scene. I gotta do one peyote scene like Emilio Estevez in the movie.
Maybe try some DMT. I mean, if you're slamming,
I've done Molly. I've done
whole
Molly.
liters of vodka and
I've never done DMT, I don't think. I've done Molly. Yeah, Molly was introduced to me, my Glaze 420, the little tiny geek on my Vice documentary. That was such a funny documentary.
I think DMT might be like the ultimate Shoenice challenge in a way, you know?
Do you guys always go? Do you guys go for hours with your cami or your videos?
No. I mean, how long have you got?
No, I don't even care. I go for hours. I'm just wondering how long you got on YouTube it.
However long you've got, really. Yeah. What was I? Oh, have you ever met Lil B?
Little B, no.
You've got a tattoo of him, haven't you?
I love that cat. And people say he's not even real.
You and him are kind of similar in a way, like the way
I've
you've.
seen. I met him in Vegas once. Excuse me, I got a cough. Back at you. What's that, bro?
You and him. I mean, it kind of struck me earlier when you were talking about how you got your videos popping and stuff by like posting them everywhere and like sending them to people individually. That's kind of like what he did with his music.
Yeah. Bro, like I told you in the beginning, what I started out as is just I joined YouTube because I was just watching videos, and then I was like, whoa, well, who's this dude eating this? And I joined immediately. So like me, Furious Pete, LA Beast, just Matt Stoney, he wasn't even born yet. He was. But I'm just saying, there's so many people like Jenna Marbles. I remember when Shane Dawson, Good Mythical Morning, we go all the way back, it was just like maybe 1,000 of us that just did crazy stuff. You had the violins, and the skateboarder, but the crazy eating videos and just something unique wasn't, we all grew up, and then RWJ came in and just bang, Shoenice. This guy's crazy, but he went away on vacation. So the dude that shared my 3 beer bottle thing, whatever, but that just skyrocketed me. And I took LA Beast, everybody along with me, because I was on that Twitter. I was on that Facebook. I had MySpace kicking at 18,000. So I had like 40,000 people that these people didn't know how to spam. And I was like, whoa, I went to 6 different high schools and never graduated, but I still have the highest GED score in Missouri. I went to college for 19 years. I never even got an associate's degree, but I love cake parties, and I got 28,000 in student loans that I don't pay for because I don't give a fuck. But anyways, so yeah, man, that's what I mean. I was just Twitter, 19,000 people. Kim Kardashian blocked me. Howie Mandel, Joe Rogan, Dana White from UFC, the whole Kardashian family. I mean, I just fed everything into everything. And when I realized that I could tell Miley Cyrus that fucking you taught fucking iCarly how to give a blowjob on Jake and Josh, I said, okay, because I didn't give a fuck what people cared. I just fed into all that Twitter, Facebook, and Furious Pete would come in. Thanks a lot. LA Beast. I made Max Mofo. I made the How to Basic crew. And if anybody thinks that How to Basic isn't anybody other than iDumps and Max Mofo, then they're just sheep. Either way, I remember when How to Basic picked up a umbrella and put it down in the corner and said, get him to share it. Max Mofo came into my Facebook, and I said, no problem, kid, no problem. Do these people look back and try to help me with a shout out? No, it's called the 1 million subscriber scumbag syndrome. It's when you get 1 million subscribers and you can't go help anybody like Shoenice because, there's some punk crying about me robbing him for thumbnails when he got paid double. He spent 2 weeks crying about it. Tubes, kiss my ass. I just want to get that in because I'm going to share this everywhere, dude. This podcast is going on 1 million people Reddit. I mean, I got Pyrocynical. He calls me his dad. We got 8th Street with Smelly Ethan. And we got everybody, dude. You're going to be top dog. This will be the best podcast ever to just lay back and listen to you.
How do you feel about H3H3?
I like them guys, man, but he should have just stuck with doing iDubbbz and Filthy Frank stuff, dude. He just started, you know what it is? It's called Parenthood, and people should give them a chance because, Parenthood changes parents. And, I mean, I had a kid. But I still slam beers at the bar. They buy diapers, but that was before YouTube. But either way, my son just turned 20. He's healthy. He's Shoenice Junior. Me and him, we were split up by a crazy mom. You know, it ain't nothing other than, yeah, take everything. I'm moving on because I like being a hotel hermit. The whole family Christmas presents, family reunion. No, I ain't got time for all that. I'm a messiah. I'm saving planet Earth. I do not have time for fucking birthday parties. I'm just saying, dude, but you wouldn't understand that, my brothers over at Cheek Clappers, because I'm a messiah and you're part of the masses.
Wow. How much are these hotels setting you back?
They don't set you back, bro. If you think about it, in America, it's unreal. I love hotels. You don't get any electric bill, no cable bill, no TV. Everything is right there, one package. You look some fat bitch in the face every Monday morning. You give her $385, and if you don't like the neighbors, they change in days.
Wow.
There ain't nothing like a Motel 6 will leave the light off for you.
So do you live in those?
I lost my last 3 houses to psycho women in a college, but I will buy another house through my VA loan. But I just love people that leave when they bother you. You hear knocking on the walls and stuff. Boom, they're gone.
Nice.
There ain't nothing like getting no bills in the mail, bro. And if you add it up with cable and TV and everything else, internet, I'm saving a ton of money, dude. Houses are overrated. Families overrated. I'm a Gandhi just with nice shoes and set of sandals. I'm walking around the planet saving Mother Earth, bro.
Wow, so are you going all around America at the moment, or are you just in the one place?
In my head, bro. Excuse me. Sometimes I just laugh. Excuse me. All right. No, I'm not going around there. You don't have to go around the world to save the world, bro. You just got to do it through a YouTube avenue, you know? You got to get that channel with 30 million subscribers, but I just thought I was going to get it. I didn't because they shut me down because Mr. Logan Paul with his little Barbie doll, Ken Jake brother, sat there and went to a freaking suicide forest and showed somebody hanging from a tree. And I knew that was my destiny because that dude literally, I would apologize, but they shut down 2,000 channels, including mine. LA Beast knew the dick to suck because he got his back because he shut down just the same day me and Ted Barris got shut down. And everybody, know what the ironic thing is about the movie we're going to make, Cheek Clappers, because you got good audio, is that not only are we going to sit in the front row at the Academy Awards of the greatest documentary fucking series ever in the stupid category, but the fact that all these videos are still on YouTube. If you type in Shoenice vodka, Shoenice anything, there's so many. There, like I said, there's no other Shoenice. There's no other YouTuber with their name in the title like Shoenice. You can go through, like, go to Google and just type in. You just go through, died of rat poison, killing people in Florida, raping kids. I mean, for real, the dude that started this whole shit, he is in prison for child pornography. And
Well,
I'm not going to say
the Shoenice brand is strong. That's a fact. I'm going to take a very sharp left turn and just ask you how many cats you think you could take in a fight.
Is a cat a dude?
No, just cats, just like house cats.
I could probably
Fight to the death. Like they're coming at you strong.
Probably like 4. I mean, if they're just gonna fling to my face, here's angry cat face, and I'm just gonna, I'll take them out. Through my life, I'll kill every cat that ever came at me.
I have to say, I'm surprised that you said a number as low as 4.
Yeah, but I just can't hurt animals. I try and calm them down. If you blow a pothead into a cat's nose, it'll settle right down. A lot of people don't know that.
Have you ever eaten anything live?
No. No. Tosh.0 was all fake. It said, "Oh no, I didn't. That wasn't Tosh.0. That was another show."
No, I meant like a live animal, like an eel.
No,
like
I just can't. I can't. I'm looking I help ants out the door. You know what I mean?
That's the one bridge that Shoenice won't cross.
Yeah, that one guy that was back there, the French guy that you see all the crazy stuff. He blended up the mice and everything. He must be part of your community over there on the other side of the pond. Ribbit. I do apologize. No, remember that one guy? Oh man, French name. He blended up mice in a mixer. Whew. But here we go. I'm going to start off from 1969 when I was born, all the way up until talking to you in like 3 minutes.
Okay, go.
I came out of my mom in 1969, had a good father, an older brother. We had one more brother. We were always crazy, walking around the neighborhood at 3 years old, spray painting the side of houses. Either way, my father, he just loved having his life led by his dick. Banged a lot of women, the neighbors' kids, mothers, and eventually my mom started drinking, and they broke up in the mid-70s. Me and my 2 brothers, still crazy, were passed off to my mom in a 1-bedroom apartment. I just was a nut. I just started eating everything. I would eat grass, tampons, whatever in school.
So how old when you started? How old were you when you started doing that?
I started eating stuff probably like 5 years old.
And that was directly after they split up, or?
No. I was eating stuff while they were married. My mom was pulling stuff out of my mouth since I was 2. I mean, I ate a whole pack of Camel cigarettes when I was 4, non-filtered, and they rushed me to the hospital. I was blue as Smurfette's pussy, and it just they revived me and I lived. That was the first thing I ever had. Actually, 9 out of 10 men who try Camels prefer women. So anyways, up and through the art grades and everything, I would just eat all crazy stuff. Me and my father were always back and forth. My mother finally said, all right, take them. And then I was with my dad. And at 17, I said, I'm going to move out. He goes, go ahead. I said, all right, I will. I moved in with my older brother. They were roofers, so I became a roofer. I loved it. The foreman would yell at you, but you could smoke pot all day with them. And then I would eat pigeon shit off the roof or a Subway sub from McDonald's. And then everything just fucking went into just roofing everywhere. I would slam 3 beer bottles for the whole roofing company. And we would just be like, wow, man, this dude's making crazy money just feeding us. And then I moved on to, I went back home. I met a woman and I got her pregnant. We had a son. YouTube came around. I was like, shit, I can eat some crazy stuff. I went on YouTube. I just started eating everything. People are like, this dude's nuts. RWJ shared me. I was on Tosh.0. I'm the only YouTuber with a Vice documentary series. And then I was just like, yo, man, this shit's getting crazy. People all nuts. Boom, boom, boom. And then I found this dude named Cheek Clappers. And he said, wow, dude, we're going to make a movie about you. And I was like, yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, it's going to be... I mean, I'm still hoping for the Seinfeld-esque sitcom, to be honest. I think that's what people really want.
Oh, That'd be pretty cool if I died on your live stream.
So when the YouTube channel started blowing up, how did you feel?
Dude, I was always famous, dude. I came out of the womb famous, bro. And just everybody. I mean, it's not like you're always on that pedestal, but when you get to that plateau, you got to keep climbing, you know what I mean?
So are you
apologize.
do you feel like you've kind of achieved everything you want to achieve with the Shoenice brand and everything?
No, I really want to make cheek clappers way bigger than H3H3. That dude gets Papa John on his goddamn podcast and he won't even take a shower. I'm not going to have some dude roll out of bed while eating food and not even brush his teeth talking to people like Pootie Pie and Papa John. And I'm going to send this over to H3H3 to let you know that when you take time and the podcaster lets you answer the questions, look at the miracles that can happen. Ethan. Love you, Ela. Next question.
Yeah. I'm gonna just second that, Ethan, if you're listening. Everything Shoenice just said. I'm just gonna jump on board.
Yay, we got 2 people against Ethan. Now we can win. Now we can win. Yeah, sorry, I'm just kidding. No. H3H3 knows I own them because Ela's in love with me. She's been in love with me for 5 years. It's cute.
Yeah, I could kind of feel that when you were on their show, to be honest. There's some pretty strong vibes between you two.
Yeah, but I would never take anybody's wife. I called her some whore, and then Ethan's like, you better settle down on Twitter. And he got me shut off of Twitter, my main channel. He knows it, too. And Ela wouldn't have posted, you called me a whore, for 2 weeks on Twitter if she wasn't, turned on by it. What you gonna do about it, Ethan? Your studio couldn't beat up a lesbian book club. Yeah, that's you, Daniel. Sorry.
Yeah. What was Zach. It? What was it exactly you called Healer? It wasn't just a whore, was it?
Man, it's a whore from Israel, but you can call anybody a whore from Tennessee. Exactly. She knows anyway. He's a pig from Louisiana. No, believe me, I love the Jewish people.
I think you're right.
I love the Native Americans. I love the Eskimos. I love the Irish because I'm a Messiah. When you're saving humanity, you love everybody. My bad.
Yeah. I think she liked it as well. I think she got the underlying message.
The Reese's peanut butter cup.
Yeah, that was good stuff as well. I skipped to halfway through that, and I thought you were eating a shit. And then I had to go back, and I was like, "Oh, it's all right. It's just."
Hey, bro, check this out, man. I'm gonna send a subliminal message through this podcast to H3H3 because I know you'll upload it, and then they answer all my emails. Listen, Ethan, stop with your shit. Shave your goddamn fupa and settle down, dude. I am not your father, but I guarantee I will blow up your Death Star. Yeah. Anyway, so we moved into the future, and I think that I'm going to do 20 more years of YouTube. I'm going to make you guys bigger than you were yesterday, and I think this was a pretty good podcast, don't you think?
Yeah, that was high quality, man. I really appreciate it.
What the fuck do you going to do about it, Daniel? Nothing.
Do you have anything specific you want to mention or plug?
Yeah, I'd like to plug that fucking man. I'd like to plug Mr. Beast to fucking shave that stupid mustache. You good people though, I like him.
Do you remember Chuck from the Bronx?
Oh man. Did he pass away?
No, he stopped making videos though. No, he was another one.
He was, dude. I knew him. I knew him 8.5 years ago, bro. Me and him started out together. He was the original, man.
Yeah, he was good. Did he die?
He faked his egg stunt, and so a lot of people called him out on that. I think he backed away because he like emptied all the yolks out of the shells, and he was just eating the shells when he was pretending to eat 24 eggs.
Right.
You know, you can't fake it and keep going, man. You got to be an original like
No,
me.
but I mean, he did a lot of stuff that you can't fake. You know, the cactuses and the all the other shit. He had some pretty good stuff on there, but
Leave Papa John alone, Ethan. What?
Yeah. Stop harassing Papa John about his sex life.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I've got two more questions for you, if possible.
No problem, sir.
All right. When was the last time you got in a fight?
Oh man, the one that I can remember, it
Mhm.
was downtown Denver a couple years back. Just some dude. He was actually a good MMA fighter. He cracked my rib. That's the only reason why I gave up. The whole bar came out to watch us. It was pretty cool. And I'm not ashamed of smoking weed. But yeah, I was born a beast. You know, you're either born a beast or you're not. You could take all the fucking taekwondo and jiu-jitsu you want. It ain't jiu-jitsu, it's jiu-jitsu. It's kung shu. But I will show you at 52 years old that you can be a heavyweight champion in the UFC, dude. I'm just a beast. And there's nothing that can stop me. I put 5 cops in the hospital by myself at my apartment party. There's something that clicks in my head. It's like a freight train coming at you with 2 jackhammers. And you can say whatever you want, blah, blah, blah. I rip on all the pussies on Instagram and TikTok showing how to. And yeah, that's easy when you're showing a move on a guy that's letting you show that move. You know, I'm fucking tearing your fuck. Either way, I didn't mean to swear, bro. Did I swear this podcast?
Oh, you can say whatever you want, mate. No problem.
Fuck no. I'm just kidding.
Get it all out of your system. Yeah.
My system never ends, dude. You don't get it out. You get it in.
Do you
One more question?
Do you ever get depressed? And if so, how do you deal with it? And
No, dude, I had depression back in the day. I bought a single wide trailer with a lawsuit, a woman I didn't love with a psycho daughter, and my own son, and I just was like, wow. So I went to the VA, and they banged me off with all these crazy pills, and I was just dropping dime on prostitution stings. I was a mess, bro. And then I just woke up one day, threw it all in the swamp, and I said, wow, man. I'm really not depressed. They make you depressed on these pills. And I just love Trump for shutting down these fucking pharma companies, man, that just sat there and fed the VA. Take this, take that. They make you more crazy than being in the war. You know what I mean? And now the marijuana is going to come through, dude, where VA, will allow veterans to smoke weed in a prescription form.
What do you think people should do instead of taking pills? And if weed doesn't work, what do you think people should do if they're depressed?
Just gotta take a deep breath and watch Shoenice videos. Because I've taken people off of suicide attempts. I'm not lying. Comment after comment after comment. Shoenice, dude. I just stopped my antidepressants. Please upload. I need you. I need you. Every time I say I'm quitting YouTube, 100 times in 9 years, people are like, no, don't. That was a Dr. Phil on Facebook. People would just come in and going, hey, man, I said, fuck that bitch. They're all bitches. Be single. Be proud. Do come in. He posts on Facebook, I miss you already. I said, take that link down. You look like a fucking pussy times 2. She wins twice. They're like, yeah, you're right. Fuck that bitch. But these people are from 9 years ago. High school, college. Now they're all in fucking, in their real lives. And they have kids. And I'm like, dude, you're still with me in life because you're Shoenice. And in the end, dude, ain't nobody give a fuck about the haters when I save so many souls, smoke so many bowls, and crush so many trolls.
Yeah. Well, you heard it here first. Watch Shoenice. if you're depressed. Do you have any closing words?
And let me
Shoenice,
tell you
before we end?
something. Yeah, I got. Yeah, here's my closing
Yeah,
words.
here we go.
I want you to take note, Ethan, from H3H3. Hila, hi. But I want you to take note, Ethan, that these dudes let me ramble on like a drunken idiot on 2-4 Locos and fucking didn't fucking interrupt me once because they brought me on as a guest. You're the podcaster, Ethan. You ain't the fucking star. You couldn't cook a pizza out of fucking Daniel's ball sack. Yeah, I'm done now. I love you guys, and we'll do it again. Cheek clappers for life. Once it's posted, I share it everywhere, even on H3H3's Reddit. Fuck you, Ethan.
It's been an honor, Shoenice. Thank you so much.
Love you.